What do you say? Should I let him out, guys?
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the tales of Molly Malloy.
Where's the cake? Has anyone seen the cake?
What the heck?
Tales of Molly Malloy, a bonny lass, and full of joy. It's time to meet, time to greet. Here comes Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy, that's me, with many a tale to tell. Oh dear, the Squire's Bride. It was a grand morning, with larks soaring up, singing away. Out in the meadow I was, when old Greybeard comes prancing up. It was one summer morning, as I went over the glade. I had no care or sorrow, a bonny peasant maid.
Morning, Miss Molly.
Morning, Squire.
Fine day.
That it is.
Molly, we've been neighbors for some time now.
Aye.
Molly, I've been thinking.
Well, that's good news.
Been thinking I might like to take a bride.
No harm in thinking, I guess.
Of course, a man of my means is free to pick and choose.
Of course.
Molly, I think I'll take you for my bride.
Me?
Though you are a mere peasant girl.
A power of truth in that.
'Tis quite the opportunity I'm offering.
Well, Squire, I'll need some time to consider.
Fine. No rush.
I'm done considering. Thanks, but no thanks.
What's that?
Very obliging of you, but
Don't forget, Missy, your pa's only a poor farmer.
that's sure and certain.
As for myself, I've farms all over the countryside, a grand house.
My, ain't he something special?
I've got chests full of silver, heaps of gold in the bank. What do you say to that?
I'm one to speak out plain, and speak plain I will. I say thanks all the same, Squire.
Of all things, a penniless farm girl refusing me.
I'll marry the old fool when pigs can fly. Fare thee well, Squire. I bid you good day.
The more Molly says no, the more she inflames my heart. That lass will be mine, one way or t'other. A few words with the father should settle matters. Malloy! Malloy!
About the money, sir. Been meaning to pay up. Honest.
'Tis about Molly I've come. The girl's quite the handsome filly.
And right smart, too.
Malloy, I've been a bachelor for some years now.
Aye, sir.
So I've decided to take a bride. Never too late.
Congratulations, sir.
Seems I've taken a fancy to your Molly girl. But the foolish creature keeps turning me down.
Sorry, sir, but that's Molly. Awful determined.
Surely you could talk a bit of sense into her.
The lass has a mind of her own, ever since you were youngin'.
I've got numerous farms, chests of silver, heaps of gold.
I've known that, sir.
The instant Molly says I do, you won't owe me a cent.
'Twould be a blessing, sure enough.
What's more, I'll throw that clover meadow into the bargain.
A fine piece of meadow it is.
Well,
I'll talk to the lass, explaining how 'tis all for Molly's own good. She'll come round, most likely.
I'm counting on you.
Aye, sir.
Splendid. I'll be waiting.
Convincing Molly will be rough work, but I'll have a go at it. When's all said and done, I am the girl's father, ain't I? It was one summer morning as I went over the glade. I had no care or sorrow. A bonny peasant.
Molly! Child, Squire's thinking of making a match.
Let him think as he likes. Thinking's easy enough.
You've come to an age where many a lass dreams of marriage.
Father, I am very well suited as I am.
'Twould be a good match, lass. Squire's terrible rich, with many a fine farm.
Piles of silver, heaps of gold. I heard all that.
Best not act too hasty. You're still young, and
I'll not marry the old fool, even if he's plastered in gold clear up to his eyeballs.
Molly, dear, you'd have a life of ease and comfort.
Father, aren't you forgetting? 'Tis my life.
Be reasonable, lass. Squire's made a generous offer.
I'll not be the squire's bride, and that's final.
Mark my words, Molly Malloy. You're doing a mighty foolish thing.
I'd rather eat porridge with the husband I love than dine on duck with some rich old gent. Though father kept pestering, the answer never changed. Thanks, but no thanks.
Fine kettle of fish. Promised Squire I'd make her see the light. 'Tis some dreadful fix I'm in.
Well, Malloy, when's the happy day? I've lined up the baker, the dressmaker. So tell me, when does my little filly say I do?
Well, sir,
The lass hasn't come round.
not exactly, but almost.
Bloody blunderbushes, what about our agreement?
I know, been trying awful hard, but,
I'm losing patience, Malloy. You'd best do something.
well, Squire, perhaps there'd be a way after all.
Yes?
First, you plan the grandest of weddings.
That'll be smooth sailing. Then what?
Send for Molly, like as if she were wanted for something. And then, when the lass shows up,
Splendid idea. When Molly sees the festivities, the fancy foods, the flowers, it'll set her head to spinning.
aye,
All that falderall, bridal bouquet, lacy veil, satin gown. Her head'll be in a whirl. Quick as a wink, we'll tie the knot.
before Molly has time to collect her wits.
That's the scheme. Let me see. Cake, gown, veil. Nothing but the finest for my little filly.
Mind you don't